So, Jermaine Burton spoke about last season and how he got benched for last season. And here's what he had to say about the situation. Sleepless nights. Honestly, just sitting there thinking. I could sit there and just think about football all night. It's just something that I love and something that I really enjoy doing. So I want to do the best I can to be the better player I can be. And I'll be honest with you, last season, definitely a different perspective completely. This is not the same person we saw last season. His approach has completely changed. Again, he does say right here, nobody should be happy with it. I was very disappointed, but it's something that I moved on from, grew from, and can't wait really looking forward to this year. The best way I could put it is last year he had zero accountability. It was point your finger at everybody else and don't point it at yourself. Now, his perspective is, it's on me. The only person that can fix the situation is myself, and I need to be the best myself I can be. Which, it is an amazing 180. This is an amazing 180 from last year. And this is why I think myself and a lot of other people are so high on Jermaine Burton this year, because his perspective, I don't know who talked to him, who sat him down. I know some people made jokes that, maybe Jamar Chase and T. Higgins roughed him up a little bit to get him mentally back into the correct thinking. But it is amazing to see the difference in this player. It is a 180, 100%. He says his goal is to be the best player I can be. To do that, he said he's coming up with better habits, better routines, and just trying to stay consistent. And again, there's a reason why we drafted him in the third round from Bama, because he has the potential to be an amazing player. So I love to see this, again, I'm going to say character growth, but just growth as a person, So I hope this, all results in some really good things. We've already seen Joe Burrow being very vocal about how Jermaine Burton has looked so much better. He acts better. Everything he does is at a level that he needs to be at. And again, like I said, this could be a really good breakout season for Jermaine Burton, which already having T. Higgins on one side, Jamar Chase on the other side, we know Yoshi's going to have a breakout season. And now we're seeing the same thing from Jermaine Burton. And again, it's just that, taking accountability, which is something that I feel like he has not done his rookie season. It is insane. It truly is insane. And for a player that I think a lot of us thought might just be a bust because of he can't get outside of his own head, is now most likely going to be an absolute superstar. He says, discussing the Week 18 game, Burton said he's ready to put in the pass so he can focus on the next task at hand. I cannot read today. I really wish I was there. But like I said, situation I moved on from and really can't wait for this year. And if you don't know what this situation was, they benched him. They didn't let him go to Pittsburgh Week 18. They said, you're not going. You're not going to travel with the team because, obviously he's having issues with himself. Again, I'm almost speechless here because it's just the 180 that this player has done just has absolutely blew my mind. You don't normally see this. Rarely do you see this. Especially when it comes to these kids getting millions of dollars, getting drafted to the NFL. A lot of times their egos are inflated beyond belief. And rightfully so, they are amazing players. They're top-ranked athletes, so they're going to be a little bit egotistical. But usually when it's like, okay, this player is, a mental case, it's usually a lost cause. Now, again, those players can still be good. We saw Antonio Brown for a good part of his career be really good and a mental head case. Same concept with George Pickens. DK Metcalf is a mental head case as well. And again, you can still be really great and be a mental head case. But the problem is, a lot of times those guys who are mental head cases, their mental head caseness is what stops them from being really great. And there's been more examples of players who haven't been able to be really good because of that fact. So seeing someone who we thought was a mental head case flip it around is amazing. It's also, I guess, comes down to growth. Sorry about that. It also comes down to also probably growth. You know, like when you get older, you mature more. You get, you know, you think better, right? You thought making more logical decisions. So again, like I said, I don't know exactly what it is, but I'm just beyond happy that this situation has been in some way rectified and we are moving forward from it. So shout out to Germaine Burton, and can't wait to see what the future will hold for Jermaine Burton.